What's going on, family? What's going on? Here at the laundromat, finally secluded. Finally a little secluded. Spontaneously made it to the laundromat. You know what I mean? They only gave me 2 hours at work at Olive Garden, but you know I got to stick it out till I find what I can find. One of the guys at dishwasher ain't no hating. He done moved up to the line cook, which is cool. So how they run their dishwasher system, they don't have like everybody. I guess starts off dishwasher. I don't know how that works. I guess who's working in the back in the kitchen, and they just level up or something. Cause it's a lot of dishwashers. Like every time I work, I always see a new dishwasher. I'm like, it's a lot. It's flooded with dishwashers. It's a lot. Now I'm like, oh, okay. So people actually like washing dishes, but before it was very weird because before when I worked here in Las Cruces before in Double Eagle washing dishes, a lot of people didn't like washing dishes, to my knowledge. Now all of a sudden, everybody like washing dishes, and once it gets slow, guess what? Somebody got to go home, and I'm busting my butt, but it's like I get free picking. You know what I mean? You going on home. Now I'm secluded, chilling. You know what I mean? Left work early. You know, it's $15 an hour, but it's always a catch. Anything that sounds too good is usually too good to be true. Finally, if y'all see in my shorts, it be going down at this laundromat. You know what I'm saying? It be going down. But you do have your spontaneous moments. You know, hey, I'm thankful. They seen it's the hot and cold. They seen once get worked up, once his nerves get worked up, we let them cool on out. That's how they do it. Like if it's the daytime where they be heating up, then they'll usually cool on off. You know what I mean? It's this positive, bam, negative, bam, positive, bam, negative, bam, positive, bam. It's never just a flow. It's just, artificial positive, bam, artificial negative, bam. It's this back and forth, and it's just kind of working your nerves. You know what I mean? They doing it through people, through music, through all type of things. You know what I mean? Trying to get me to network with folks that operates off my old programming. It's like I done elevated. You know what I mean? If it ain't about God, money, gang stalking, or you know what I'm saying, peace, and not they kind of peace, because they peace is this unity thing, this unite, this join the force. If you want your peace, join the force, compromise, bow down. You know what I mean? Unite. You know, you can't do nothing without us type stuff. Like the only thing you can't do nothing without is God. You feel me? Apart from God, you can do nothing. So they playing this artificial God role. This God complex. You know what I'm saying? God. You know. But it's not gonna make me crash. I'm like, oh, I bumped this job because I could see how hard it was just for me to get this job. But they really had me penny pinching. But New Mexico Las Cruces is way better than Louisiana, because the minimum wage in Louisiana like $7, I think $8. So they had me really penny pinching. So I'm thankful I'm penny pinching here, but the rent is way different. When I was in Louisiana, I was with another TI, and she was looking out. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just me and my wife. You get what I'm saying? And rent here is a little bit up there. It's a cheap cost of living out here too, but live in motels is kind of up there, you know. But it's just like this program really irritates me to the soul, and I have to play Mr. Nice Guy to win. I have to adapt. That's how I don't get certain people that say they in this program. You know what I mean? Like, how can you be your normal self if you being a hard target? How can you be a hard target, be your normal self? You just ignore like your normal self, like just your normal self. Like, because to me, it's like you have to be a certain type of way to defeat this program. When you got actual people coming at you a certain type of way, it's a certain, you know what I mean? You got to be Mr. Nice Guy. You can't be your normal, aggressive to certain things because you know it's managed aggression. So if you being your normal self, then you'll be compromised real quick. You know what I'm saying? So how can you be a normal self? So I see people just, hey, it's cool to clown, you know what I mean? But it's like, how can you be a normal self around these people? You know what I'm saying? Only way I can be my normal self is, talking to people long distance, being on social media, I could be my normal self. You know what I'm saying? When I'm behind the wall at the crib, I could be my normal self. But when it comes to this program around people in your proximity and area, how can you be your normal self when everything around you is just kind of artificial? They genuine around maybe amongst each other, but when it comes to the target, when it comes to you, it's artificial. It's just AI movement. Everything is just synthetic, artificial, scripted out, just, to basically get information out of you, get you to compromise, you know what I'm saying, get you to conform, either unite, get you to conform, either, take yourself out, crash out on somebody, end up in some type of facility, or give them a probable cause where they can blow your brains out. So the thing is, like, you gotta move a certain type of way if you really a target every single day. I be seeing people, I don't know how they do it. Maybe they just hard targets and stuff, but I don't see how certain people, I look at their channel like, man, certain people be way comfortable. Maybe they are a TI, but I don't know. Like, being a hard target is a little bit different. You get what I'm saying? Not saying, oh, you got to be on the edge. Like, hey, if you're not on the edge, be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful that your life is not on the edge. You just not a hard target. And I think it's a lot of confusion going on YouTube. Like, I think it's actual people that have schizophrenia and they think they targeted individuals. And that's the thing. It's like this program, it mimics schizophrenia. And then you got actual people out here with schizophrenia and they like, oh, well, shoot, I'm with these people. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the case. I'm not always talking about, oh, people follow me and stuff like that. I'm talking about real life stuff that's going on in my life at my job, because I'm just a simple man. I just work, come home, grind. They don't even want me to do that. You get what I'm saying? It's not stuff that I'm just hallucinating and making up. This is things that I'm dealing with on an everyday basis. Everybody that comes around my proximity, I can even feel, you can just feel the artificial vibes. You don't feel nothing genuine no more. Everything just feels artificial, like an actual simulation. Everything just feels artificial. You know what I'm saying? People just being told what to do. You know what I'm saying? Things just seem so scripted out. And then when there's genuine people, you most likely won't see them no more, or they've been downloaded. They've been chipped them, or whatever they doing, plug them in, and now they artificial. You know what I'm saying? So it just gets you to be surrounded by artificial so that you can become artificial. Because usually if you around something and you influenced by something for a period of time, it has a peer pressure on you. And then once it pulls you in, then you become like the artificial. You get what I'm saying? So it's an everyday thing, everyday peer pressure to try to pull you in. And it's all based on your mindset and how strong you are and their projections on how they see you. You're not good enough. You know what I mean? You don't look good enough. You know what I'm saying? You're not big enough. You know what I mean? You don't have the money. You don't have the certain things. You know what I mean? They project these things to get you to compromise. Like, you want to, well, I'll do anything to be a part of you guys. I'll do anything to have peace. This type of energy, this type of vibe. Just let it stop. Just make it stop. You know what I mean? And you know what they're going to do. Either they're going to send you on other people, or they're going to have you doing, various favors that you probably don't want to do. You know what I mean? They might reward you and things like that, but they're gonna have you doing things that you don't have free will over. It's things that they want you to do. This, and then you be plugged in with the artificial hive mind, jacked in with the rest of these folks that can blend in perfectly with society, camouflage, chameleons, just hidden in plain sight. You know, I give this program its thumbs up how they're able to hide in plain sight. You know what I mean? And it's like once they switch that, I don't know if the subconscious, they switch something in you to the conscious mind, it just doesn't make sense. But the only sense that you can make out of it is a dark force that's recruiting. And, you know, they don't need you alive. If you unalive yourself, if you don't fulfill God's purpose or whatever your purpose and plan, if you join them, you know what I'm saying? All that is a thumbs up for them. They, you know what I mean? It's a congratulations for them. When you in this program, they want absolute results. You know, they want control over you. If they can't get control over you behind the wall, behind bars, if they can't get control over you being dead, if they can't get control over you with you having like physically agreeing to be under their control, then this is going to be an ongoing program. This is a program hidden in plain sight. A lot of people want to see an end of this program. I'm not saying give up. Never have a mindset to give up. But this program is deep. You know what I mean? And notice, like, boom, the synchronicities. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. This is what it is. This is what I'm dealing with on a daily day basis. Every single day of my life, this is what I'm dealing with. Artificial communities. And then in this artificial community, well, basically in my targeting, in my bubble, this artificial community, because outside of my bubble, there's other people that live here that has no knowledge of this program. You know what I'm saying? And it's genuine, but they're around artificial people, but in their mind, they think it's genuine. But here in my bubble, I know everything is around me is artificial. So in this artificial community, I have to deal with this every day of people playing their role to a T. You know, it's almost natural for them to just play this role. You know, some people be nice. You know what I mean? It's just all role playing, back to back role playing. This is what they do, and they're gonna continue to do this. You know what I mean? Until I move or until I conform, till I break. Basically break, like the military. What the military do when you get in the military, the drill sergeants and stuff like that, they break you. They make you feel weak. They break you on down, make you feel weak, and then they fill you up with military programming. You know what I mean? 1, 2, left, right, parade, rest. You know what I mean? All this 1.5 step march. You know what I mean? Attention. These programming, you know, so this is what the program wants to do, like break us down so that they can fill us up with this dark programming. You know, they try to appeal as angels of light. Even the devil masquerade as an angel of light. New level, new devil. I understand the game. You know, it's not gonna be easy. This right here it's gonna be hard. Life is gonna be hard. But I'm gonna try to make it the best way I can. It's just that what are hard targets at? You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that there's no hard targets, but I'm saying, like, man, how do y'all do it? Cause it be seeming like some people just be comfortable. I ain't here to be saying no name, but I be like, dang, how do they do it? And then they be on they lonely too. How do they deal with artificial, you know what I'm saying, people every day and deal with the artificial tactics? Like, these people have a lot of control. You know, ever been to a job where even if it's part-time, that I just go and work for 2 hours, even when I was working at clubs and cleaning up clubs, I never got sent home after no 2 hours, even when the job was like rarely nobody there. You know what I'm saying? I never just been at a job where it's people in there, it's dishes flowing, still was flowing. It's not like dishes just stopped flowing. Dishes was flowing, and it's like, hey, somebody got to go home. Like, if y'all know it's slow like this, why y'all keep bringing new people in? You know it's controlled. It's just like, this is what we gonna give you until you get it. We don't care about what you know. We don't care because you can't prove it. So they don't care about what we know. Because in their eyes, like, how you gonna prove it? We'll just sit here and gaslight you to death and play dumb when we know what's going on. And I'm just like, yo, how y'all hard targets do it out there, man? Dang. But yeah, with God, anything is possible. Like I said, I'm not breaking. I'm not gonna break. But I gotta vent. I gotta let it out. You know what I'm saying? When you, water can't mix with oil, man. Genuine people cannot mix with artificial people. And have I been real all my life? Nah, I'm be honest. I haven't been real all my life. You know what I'm saying? I've been in situations where you gotta fake it till you make it. I understand that with the peer pressure, and you wanna, you know what I mean, be a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, you know. But I understand that it's few artificial people out there. You know what I mean? But for everybody to be artificial is another thing. It's like Star Wars, Clone Wars, or, you know what I mean? Everybody's just identical. You know what I mean? Everybody's just the same, artificial, you know? They might have a little bit of differences because of their walk of life, but they all have the same hive mind agenda. They all operate in this artificial simulation